strapped me to a chair. They tortured me again and again. I refused to cooperate, but the human body had its limits. When I was close to suffocating, I broke and gave them a few names. The Germans moved immediately. They rounded up 5 resistance fighters. All of us were sentenced to death. My father went to the commander like a madman to plead for my life, but soldiers shoved him out the door. They tied us to wooden posts at the execution site, and we left this world for good. Afterward, my sister delivered the intelligence to the resistance. The Allies adjusted their attack plan. They launched the Battle of the Scheldt, and the war ended sooner because of it. I wasn't a hero, but my sacrifice meant something. I helped more people make it home alive. I felt
tired of apps that charge for...
We never rob banks. Instead, we go straight for the mint to make 2.4 billion euros in just 12 days. The professor brought us all together to pull off a heist at the Royal Mint of Spain, but we didn't head there directly. We set up a bunch of roadblocks along the way. The security guards tried to call headquarters, but we'd already cut their signal. Then we took down all the guards. That armored truck became our perfect way in. After loading up all our gear, we changed into the guards' uniforms. Once we reached the mint, I put a gun right to his head. If the driver said one wrong word, he was done for. Luckily, security let us through without a hitch. We quickly hacked into the security system and shut down all the alarms. Right then, a group of students showed up at the front gate, including Alison Parker, the British ambassador's daughter. If we could grab her, the cops wouldn't dare storm the place. That would buy us enough time to print money, so we kicked off the operation. We took control of everyone real fast, then hit the factory alarm and locked the whole mint down tight. Just as we were rounding up the students, we realized Parker was missing. She was off messing around with some guy. They were even snapping pics together. Parker thought only they could see those photos, but the guy wanted to show off, so he posted them on social media. Parker rushed to snatch his phone. Tokyo heard the noise from outside. She kicked the door wide open when she spotted Parker in the bathroom. Tokyo finally let out a sigh of relief. After we had all the hostages under control, we finally took off our masks. Then we collected everyone's phones. Meanwhile, the vault doors swung open. Looking at all that cash, Denver got hyped up right away. But we weren't after this pocket change. We wanted the massive printing machines in the back. After we packed up all the cash, the boss gave us our next move. That is when one guy secretly peeked under his blindfold. When he saw us heading for the door, he figured we were about to bail, but the guy was dead wrong. We straight up triggered the alarm ourselves, then waited right at the entrance for the cops to show. I caught him peeking under his blindfold. The guy freaked out and begged for mercy, but I didn't pull the trigger. Our plan was just the heist, nothing more. We never...
What are you selling here? This is our Texas mango juice, watermelon, pineapple, and cucumber with lemon.
But is it real juice or just a syrup?
No, it's a
Can I get freshly squeezed orange as well? How much for one?
$10.
$10? Okay, alright, I'm gonna get a freshly squeezed orange juice here. Okay, now, let's see what he's doing here. So he added some ice cubes into the cup.
How many oranges did you cut? Minimum 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
Quite a lot. Oh, that's squeezing out. Yeah, usually freshly squeezed oranges are very delicious and very healthy, very nutritious. It's one of the best drinks you can get on the side of the road, in my opinion.
Traffic sucks, so we're gonna give people money to cheer them up. Hey, you want $1,000? No? Hey, sir, can I give you a grand? You don't want free money? Can I give you $1,000? You want $1,000? Hey, here you go. Oh, sorry, they're honking the horn. There you go. Hey, can I give you money? There you go. You want $1,000? Hey, can I just give you money? You gotta get in traffic. All right, here you go. There's $1,000. Thank you. Here, take the bag as well. There's more in there. All right, everybody, subscribe and what you do.
The newlywed couple looks deeply in love, but the wife has known for a long time that her husband is cheating, so she takes advantage of a vacation. Knowing her husband is terrified of heights, she brings him to the edge of a cliff. She gently convinces him not to let fear make him miss such a beautiful view. Seeing his wife's hand reaching out, the man slowly walks toward the edge. The breathtaking scenery captures his attention. Using the excuse of taking photos together, the woman distracts him. Then she quietly steps back as she slowly raises her hand, ready to push him off the cliff. The sudden appearance of a passerby behind her ruins her plan. Watching her husband go over to help, she doesn't feel disappointed at all. She has already planned countless ways to make his death look like an accident. The very next day, she signs him up.
Dobrze do czasu.
Her husband can't swim. She secretly uses a dagger to cut his safety strap halfway through. As the raft drifts down the river, the current begins to grow violent. When they reach the rough waters, the intense shaking causes the already weakened strap on his foot to snap instantly.
You're gonna try MM2 live?
Something unexpected happens. Driven by pure instinct, she reaches out to save him, but while pulling him up, she accidentally falls into the water herself. Luckily, the husband has no idea this was all part of her plan. With his help, she narrowly escapes death. Because of this incident, her feelings toward him begin to change. But that very night, her husband secretly answers a call from that same woman from the shadows.
I'm gonna go to.
The wife finally makes up her mind. Newlywed.
I tried Mr. Beast's crazy
I wanna
weight loss
check
diet,
it.
and you wouldn't believe the results. For instance, at the beginning of the day, I weighed 278 pounds. So usually for brunch, Mr. Beast would have some salmon with rice, which makes sense because this type of food is good for Crohn's disease. The only problem is that I absolutely hate salmon, and you can tell by my face I was not gonna like this meal. It took me a minute to finish it, and I hated it. When I was done eating, I went to the football facility where we had a workout. When I was done, I went back to my room. I usually have a post-workout snack, but I couldn't get to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast doesn't eat again until dinner, so to kill some time, I read a book. But at a certain point, I started to get really hungry. So I got the bright idea that doing an extra workout would help with my hunger. But after about 20 minutes, I was absolutely struggling. I think by the time I was done, I was finally able to get some dinner. Mr. Beast had some chicken, some more rice, and a salad. This food was looking so good because of how hungry I was. And after the first bite, I just had to sit back and enjoy it. Absolutely obliterated the food. And after dinner, my teammate gave me a haircut. And apparently today, Mr. Beast likes to have a protein shake. That's what I had. Here's what I look like at the beginning of the day versus the end of the day. I didn't really touch out as much calories than I usually do.
Yeah.
No, we said everything's good.
They're coming through!
Wait. Oh.
You could at least give a wave. Be ugly, can be beautiful, pretty. So, that thing you did at place last night? Don't worry. I'll watch this talk for the both of us.
I shoved a water tube into the woman's mouth. At first, she looked disgusted, but the moment water started flowing, she wrapped her arms tightly around me. The companions nearby stared in shock, thinking we were dying of thirst in the desert. Yet someone was actually flirting. What they didn't know was that I had a 1-liter water pouch hidden under my clothes. To avoid drawing the robber's attention, I quietly crawled over to another woman. The second she saw the tube, she understood. She hugged me and gulped down the water. This oddly intimate scene even stunned the robbers. But the woman with glasses couldn't stand it and mocked me out loud. I shot her a look, telling her to shut up. She didn't want to be held by me.
Guys,
I deliberately used the drill to puncture the tire. Then I took out the nail I'd prepared and stabbed it in. Just as I finished everything, the rich man walked out of the house.
why do you have the drill? What? Oh, right. There was a broken slide on the fence, and I replaced it with a new one. That's why I used it.
Luckily, he didn't suspect a thing. He was about to drive out, but the next second he noticed something wrong with the tire, so he quickly got out to check. Soon he found a nail stuck in it. Seeing my plan succeed, I hurried over to him.
You know what? I have a friend who runs a repair shop nearby. I think
Bro.
I should take you there. And buddy, you're alive there. Yeah, no problem.
Bro.
I'll take care of everything.
He didn't think much and agreed right away. Once we got to the repair shop, I said I needed the restroom and snuck into the office. Then my friend and I stuffed all the fake cash into the tire. After we were done, we pushed the tire back. Then we told the workers to install it immediately. When we returned home with the repaired car, I quickly told the rich man to go rest. I had no idea he had already fallen into my trap. Once he entered his room, I immediately took the tire off again. Then I quietly walked over to the safe. Next, I used the tools I brought to get his fingerprints. But the first time I entered the code, the alarm went off. It scared me half to death. Luckily, it didn't wake him up. Unwilling to give up, I tried again. And somehow I actually guessed it right. After opening the safe, I grabbed all the money. Then I put all the fake bills from the tire inside. Once everything was done, I was about to put the tire filled with real cash back on the car. But at that moment, the rich man suddenly woke up. He found me and said his safe had been robbed. I was stunned too. I clearly put all the fake cash into it. How could it be empty? So I followed him to the safe. And sure enough, all the money was gone. Then he said that money was extremely important. It was supposed to pay for his daughter's treatment, but I didn't believe him. For someone like him, that amount was basically pocket change. But then he told me he was already bankrupt. Even the house wasn't his anymore. He couldn't even afford his daughter's medical bills. To steal from him anymore. So I went back to the garage and retrieved the money hidden inside the tire. Then I explained everything to him, but it seemed he already knew all along.
I know. And the thief, by the way, already has been caught. Caught? What do you mean caught? How? Where? Don't you recognize your partner?
I deliberately...
I admitted to a serious crime on TikTok, and I only did it to protect the people I cared about. When I got home, I wanted to tell my mom everything, but she just yelled at me for doing something so stupid. I tried to explain, but she said this was not just about basketball. Bro, hey, come here, man. Come here. Hey! Get up, bro, go outside!
These kids kids unwrap their presents for Christmas. What happened next will leave you speechless. Is this good parenting?
We got our first loser. Number 2.
If you are 99% sure you turned your oven off, don't drive yourself crazy. Besides, dogs have an instinct to run away from fire.
Oh, there was number 3. And there they were 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be crowning a winner.
You dare?
Like an old sock.
All right, ladies. Time for another bathroom break. You're not taking a break, Mabel?
I'm good. Me too. I did it! I won the truck!
Oh, I'm not going to believe what these boys have done.
So the music in the chat. We're gonna join a stream. I'm back.
Just a sec. First, I have to change my pants.
I'm back.
Every time thunder cracked outside, I banged on the ceiling
I'm not giving up.
because that was the only way to cover up the loud noise.
I'm not giving up of YouTube
That thick pipe
because
was my only shot at escape after
if
more
I
than
give
10
up,
tries. Along with the smell that's hard to describe,
I couldn't
I didn't
meet.
care at all. I crawled right into that
He
filthy
was
pipe,
famous.
heading toward the light of freedom. Even though it
Kyle
stank like
was
sewage,
famous.
I gritted my teeth and pushed through because they'd spent nearly 20 years trying to escape this prison. Once I was out of the sewer, I ran into the woods without wasting a second. Before long, it was morning when the guards did roll call. They noticed I hadn't shown up until 10:45.
Don't make me come down there. I'll thump your skull for you.
When nothing came from inside the cell, the furious guard stormed over. But when he reached the door, he froze because there was nobody inside. Meanwhile, the warden was about to change his shoes when a blaring alarm went off. He
the music chat.
immediately
No, bro. No, bro.
just must be here.
Stream.
At his men. How was he here at last night's count, but now he's gone? Then he ordered them to bring my best friend.
Well, I wish I could.
Red. The warden
I wish I
figured
could
we're
meet
always together, so I must be told Red
I wish I could meet content creators.
Hearing this made the warden even more furious. In the entire history of this prison, something like this has never happened.
Let's just go to
He picked up a rock and hurled it at a poster on the
look at
wall.
this.
A strange echo came back when he stepped closer. The rock had actually passed right through the poster.
I wish I could be like him.
Hole in the wall. He immediately knew something was off. He stuck his hand in. He tore the poster down. Behind it was a huge hole leading straight outside the prison. Everyone was stunned.
And
They couldn't understand when or how it dug such a long tunnel. The guards and canines.
and the
The whole day, all they found was a nearly worn hammer and a
Cindy.
tattered prison jumpsuit. Even now, the guards still couldn't believe that I alone with just a tiny hammer had dug such a long tunnel. Every time
I got bitten by a zombie. I knew I was getting infected. I picked up a gun off the ground. I got ready to end it. But right then, my daughter called out, "Daddy." It was the first time I'd ever heard her say.
I was about to give a gift to my
This is
bride.
MM2.
Fully snatched it and threw it onto the frozen lake.
This is
Following my pride, I walked over to pick up the snow globe.
what is this? Whoa! Huh? What? No, but what the hell? You, MM2. I'm leaving. Bro, you know. Bro. Bro. Hold on.
Well, you may wonder why we didn't get the ball.
I'm not giving up my
No
books.
way we were stepping foot in that yard.
Because there's
I just wanted to stop by and,
one time. If you give up.
क्या बोल रही है मुझे मैं हमारे पास में तो क्या
if you look in here, actually, it does require a thank you. I don't have a lot of money. And
W's in the chat. Stream. I'll be streaming. I've been streaming so hard. And on my YouTube channel, I have been not being successful or not. I'm not successful. My YouTube channel is not successful because of subscribing. Oh! Oh, she's pretty fast. She's pretty fast for me. I wish I could be successful, but no, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. But what people?
I can't wait to meet her. You already have. Oh no! Oh yeah. Let's
See?
Oh.
Huh? What? What? Like and subscribe. Okay, what? I was working hard. I was working hard for school. Got all nines for year 7. I got all nines for year 7. That was a chance. Congrats. Grade. It was a 9th grade. And I'm still looking in. Yeah. Good. Yeah, good. Bro, how was serious? Yeah. Yeah, good. Oh shit. Oh shit. I want to be famous. But I got a wish. I wish I could be famous tomorrow. But I'll never be famous like this. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. So, if I get famous, yeah! I'm not targeting Orsi. Wait, who's Orsi? Nobody. My brain cells are cooked. Orsi, where are you? Go. I'm right here. What's up, Levy? Who's Orsi? Where's Orsi? Okay, I'll do it. Hi, I'm back. Clay, you're back. Haven't even met you for a long time. Orsi. Who's Orsi? That girl with the pants. Okay, she. Hey, we have to target her. No, we have to target her. If I do it, I'll get goodies. Bro. Who is mad? Let's kill her. Who is the mad, bro? Who's the mad? Who's the mad? Who's mad? Who's mad? Bro, who's mad? Who's mad, bro? Who's mad? Who's mad? Chat. What is he? You're cooked. Yes! I'm sorry. Bro, my classmate, bro. Classmate. Bro, stop. Trippy choppy mobiloni. How did I kill you? Yeah, I'm GTA. Yeah! This girl versus me. But my classmate. From bro. Yeah. Yep.
There's no point in having a bulb inside a refrigerator.
Ass, bro.
Out of the refrigerator.
Go! I'm not gonna harm you.
Biggest money saver in the whole condo is right here in the
Good job.
bathroom.
Where's my goodies? Where's my goodies? Yo, bro, where's my goodies?
By washing my clothes in the shower with me, I'm saving at least $15 a month because I don't have to use a washer, a dryer, soap. Break-even limits how often he flushes the toilet. Just once a week
Where's
to save
my
every possible gallon. At the end of the week,
goodie? Where's my goodie? Where's my goodie? Bro, where's my goodie? I swear, bro. If this guy scammed me, bro, if he scammed me, I'm trying to see if my subs want to help. Please, can I have my godly? You gotta kill him, boy. Yeah, boy. I don't have self. Apologies. I have to make her ring. Okay. I'm in her, bro. I'm in her, bro. I'm in her.
Language is this.
Oh, so lonely.
Robert got it first. 1-1. Okay, what's this? Robert got it. 2-1. You guys know your languages. What's this one?
Greek.
Or she.
3-1. What's this one?
I'll zoom
Right.
in closer. Oh.
Target me.
Is that like Icelandic?
Wow. Crazy. I don't know. I got it.
So go.
3-2. What's this
Oh,
one?
wait.
They tore my clothes and saw the tattoos covering my back. The thugs finally realized they had made a huge mistake, but my daughter never dared to imagine that her always honest father was actually the 9-dragon tattoo who terrified
Who's
me
trying to?
10 years ago to cover for my brother's escape. I fought against 3,000 men alone. With just a knife, I fought from the north of the bridge to the south. My reputation spread far and wide from then on. But after that, the name of 9-dragon tattoo became history. I was arrested and sent to prison. Today is the day I am released from prison. My brothers came to
I have to kill her more.
They have set up businesses all over the world, waiting for me to come back and take charge. But I was already tired of my previous life. I would not
Oh shit. Oh shit.
someone touch my wife and daughter.
Whoa! Shut up! What you tap?
Knelt down and said they would wait for me to return forever.
Oh my god, this guy's brain is tapped.
But as soon as I got home, I heard my daughter complaining to my wife, saying she would never recognize
I always can.
too much trouble.
Yeah, bye bye, suckers.
To tell others I was in prison for theft. But this made my daughter endure endless ridicule from her classmates. The relationship between me and her also became estranged. My wife told me that my daughter often had a stomachache because the school cafeteria abused expired.
Yeah, bro, stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid, brother. Brother, stupid. The reason stream. What happened?
The school cafeteria abused expired ingredients. My daughter reported them, having the cafeteria shut down. But she never thought the cafeteria owner would take revenge. So I set up a food stall at the school gate. I could protect her and also let her eat healthy meals. But she thought my setting up a stall was shameful, telling me to leave here. Her classmates also mocked me.
Ah! Where's Orsi? Orsi, I'm trying to target her.
Arrived with a group of people, saying I had stolen their business. They started smashing my food stall.
Orsi, please. Oh, stop being toxic to my friend. Oi. 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 Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
But I had just been released from prison. I did not have that much money, so they took their anger out on my daughter. That slap completely enraged me. I immediately broke free from their restraint. During the scuffle, they tore my clothes. I realized they had offended a terrifying existence.
As soon as she started swirling the flask, she knew she'd messed up the titration. It's a super common mistake in chemistry labs, adding a little base and completely overshooting the endpoint. Instead of that soft pale pink you're supposed to aim for, the whole mixture turns into a dark magenta. The actual goal is to drip in just enough solution from the burette so the liquid turns the faintest shade of pink, showing the acid's been perfectly neutralized.
Slowly pull back and
We're gonna just end it, right? We might just end it. We're just gonna end it.
Back to 2015, which is why prime Ronaldinho and 2008 Ronaldo aren't included. Still, Lamine Yamal had a ridiculous season.
Oh my god, Lee. Why did this guy scam me?
That pushed him past Messi and into second place on the all-time list. But one name stayed on top, Neymar. And everyone knows how close Neymar and Yamal are. They've even partied together off the pitch. So when Neymar realized his record survived, his reaction said everything. Classic Neymar. A strange man showed up on the field.